Hello everyone, LauraKBuzz here, and today we are back with another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So yesterday's episode we did some cooking, we got some new racks in our house. We currently have 3 shrine, three spirit orbs, we're in need of a 4th. I think we've got a pin somewhere on the map right now that should be another shrine. There it is. I'm going to go to the Woodland Tower and try flying down to whatever that point on the map is, because I'm assuming it's a shrine, and if it is, that gets us another heart container, and that gets us close to the second row. So my vague thought is get us 1 complete row of hearts, then start working on the third stamina meter, and as far as I'm aware, I think 3 stamina wheels is currently the max you can have, and then we'll finish getting, we'll get more hearts as we go. It seems like currently you can have 2 full rows of hearts. Oh. It did that thing where the screen momentarily cut. Or you can have 3 full stamina wheels. But there's not enough shrines currently in the game to get both. I think you are 4 shrines, maybe 8 shrines. No, it might be 16 shrines shy. I think you're 4 upgrades shy of having both of those fully upgraded, which has led some people to suspect that one of the things they're going to do is... Oh, did I already go and get whatever shrine? Where's the shrine over here? Okay, there should be something over here. Yeah, has led some people to suspect that at some point one of the DLCs for this is going to include potentially 16 new shrines as part of it. That number might be wrong, but enough that you could have 2 full rows of hearts and 3 stamina wheels simultaneously. And that makes enough sense. That seems sensible. There is a shrine that has not yet been acquired somewhere around here, but where are you, shrine? Oh, there it is. Clearly I saw this from somewhere and just didn't come get it. Where would I have seen this from? Who knows? Miro Shaz Shrine. Miro Shaz. What's in the shrine? What's inside of the shrine? The shrine. Oh, what's inside of the shrine? What's inside of the shrine today? It's probably a puzzle of some kind. Which one is this? Oh, I think I know which one this is, and if it is a nightmare to do. Tempered power. Right, so there's a lift here, I believe, that'll go up and down. Come on, up you come, lift. Don't have to wait for it because I have this. So the whole deal with this is that we're trying to knock this ball over that water and onto the platform at the back without overshooting it. Now, I believe this gives us a sledgehammer, which is a nice durable weapon to do this with. It's got durability up on it. It's clearly here specifically, excuse me, so that I don't have to damage my other weapons. So the idea I have here is to try and line my body up so that I'm hitting it as straight as possible in this direction. Then stasis. Okay, 4 hits may be too far with this. No, 4 is not hard enough. Do I have... I don't have basic arrows. Fine, I'll use an ice arrow to do this. I do this purely because I want to keep my position here because I've got a nice straight shot. One, two, three, four, five. Is 5 enough to hit the runway? 5 did it. 5 is fine. So we should be able to go through here. I think the deal with this one is we need to run up here. Yep, and we just hit it the once and that should do the job. Now, that much is fine. The bit I remember having an awful lot of trouble with is the bonus section. So, you know, this is completely optional. There is a chest involved, I believe. I think we can get a chest. And I seem to remember the reward from the chest being severely underwhelming. Possibly. So there's another sledgehammer, and this other sledgehammer, screw it, let's drop that, has attack up. So that's going to have different properties to the current one I'm using. I assume we're meant to use the attack up one here. I need to find a good angle for this. So currently, like, that's maybe the angle we want. I did not need to do that. Okay. Did that wrong. I forgot to stasis. One, two, three, four. 4 is not going to do it. However... what if I do... one, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 completely overshoots it, perhaps? Okay, so 6 is too many. 6 is too many, but we're in a straight line. We're heading the right direction. Let's try 5 and see what 5 does. How's that? It's not quite enough. So, if 5 is too few and 6 is too many with that boosted one, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hit one more time with the small one. No, that's still too much. Okay, you see roughly what I'm going for. Let's go with the durability one for now. And I'm gonna do... oh, I did the thing again, come on. I'm determined to do this just because I know it's here and I know I've done it before. It's just one of those, like, if there's a challenge and I know it can be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's going to be too far. Yeah, 1 might have done it. Let's go for this again. Okay, what's our angle here? Slightly more like this. Okay, line it up so I'm seeing the center. That's roughly the shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's do a stab with... Okay, I need to be closer if I'm going to use the fucking Master Sword. That's a thing I really should have taken into account, shouldn't I? Okay, that'll do. Okay, might do a flame spear stab. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very quick. Is 1 stab enough? Yep, that's all we needed. We needed 4 with the big bludgeon and then 1 like little tap. Okay, it wasn't as bad this time. I had a much cleaner experience than my first attempt. I damaged so many. I broke so many weapons trying to do that. And again, it's just for a giant ancient core. It's a nice thing to have. It's not worth breaking half of my inventory over, which, you know, not gonna lie, that's what I did the first time. I broke so much of my inventory trying to do that because, you know, stuff like the sledgehammers has high durability. It's designed for hitting big slabs of rock over and over. Not every weapon is. Their durability will take a big hit if you're hitting rocks with them. There we go. We are some kind of hero. Hooray! Heroic deeds. And let's breathe. Relax. You're still loading, game? Do you need a minute more? That's okay. You are in no rush. Okay. So, I don't know if I've really done this, but what I might do is try and go get a couple more of those memories today, actually, while we're here, because I know there's a few memories we haven't gone and got. I'm trying to remember, there's one in particular that I stumbled upon by accident that feels like an important one to make our next memory, and I don't remember where I found it. So I'm gonna be cheeky. I've done this on my own playthrough. I'm gonna look up, you know, I'm gonna look up where it is to remind myself. Breath of the Wild memory locations, because this is the one that's annoying me, that I can't remember how I stumbled upon it. I can't remember if there's any specific hint that would tell me where it was. Why did I come here? I came to completely the wrong place. I intended to go to Kakariko Village so that I could, where is it? That's Kakariko. So I could upgrade. But that's fine. That gives me time to finish looking back at where those memories are. Where is that memory that I can't remember where to find? It's just annoying that I know I've collected all of these. Which one is it? Okay, those are all fine, those are all fine, those are all fine. I know where that one is. I know where that one is. Okay, there it is. So this one is... Oh, over... Okay, I know where this one is now, I think. Okay. I know where I'm going. Right, where was I? Yeah, there's me looking up spoilers because I can't remember how to do a thing I already did in my own game. Because it's one that I never did a proper job of trying to reason out where it was. I just happened to stumble across it and got very happy. Also, oh, I've never noticed before this tree stump. Oh, it's hollow inside. Oh, it's just an iron shroom. Then again, I had never noticed that before, so hooray, new things. Okay, in a second I'm going to show you the, I'm going to show you the memory that I was mentally fumbling over, and we'll see if we can logic out how to, like, knowing where it is, I'm going to see if I can logic where it is from clues in the photo. Or if it's just a thing in the world you would have had to stumble across to work out. So let's have a look. Album. So this is the one that I wanted to go to next. And it's very minimal on clues. The lighting makes it very difficult to see details on the mountain on the right. It's between there's a couple of mountains around, and you just have to have stumbled across a big old horse statue somewhere. Now, there is very little in this to give away what location it is. Now, I've been led to believe it's somewhere around here. I believe this is it, and that thing on the map there is the, like, you know, there's Mount Daphnes and probably that. There's some mountains around. Oh no, is it the... I don't know which mountains it is we're supposed to be looking at. But basically, that is that thing. Surrounded by a bit of water. There's a statue in the middle of it. Oh, let's zoom out. Yeah, so it seems it's just that. And I stumbled across it just because I happened to be following this standard road on my adventure. I don't know what in the picture should have clued me into this being where I needed to go. So, let's... I know, everyone. Don't judge me too harshly for having cheated here. This is purely for keeping the pacing going on an LP and trying to make sure that... because there's a few more of these that there are definite clues in the picture that can lead us there. And we could go and get those. But there's something narratively important in this particular memory that I feel like it's worth addressing this memory before we address further memories. It gives important context as to why we should go to some places. There are some cool places I want to... There's some cool places I want to explore that this memory points us towards. So where do I want to point the camera? We want to go there. Let's make it one of the red markers that glows. And we're presumably just going to need to get over this ridge and down a bit. Shouldn't be too bad to find. I'm assuming when I stumbled upon this, I must have done so from this tower, probably, because there's a few things in this direction that I could have been heading for. Nope, wanted to get that insect, but I failed. I'm not certain off the top of my head how far this way we're going to end up having to go. Because it looks like a fairly small distance on the map, but the world's pretty big. Okay, well, like, maybe halfway. That's not too bad, actually. So let's cross the river. Hopefully we can avoid falling in the river in the first place. Actually, what might be a convenient way to do this is... let's do it this way, so we can definitely cross the river without having to swim. And that'll give us a good starting run, so we've got full stamina and we can leap up the wall. Okay, I'm going to leap up the wall now. I don't want to get hit by you fucks. Here we go. I'm hoping from over this ridge we can see where we're heading for. Is that the mountains we could see in the distance, maybe? Who knows? There it is. You just have to stumble across it in the world. It just happens to be an area with a horse statue. The Sandin Park ruins. Splashing through the water. Up we go. And there it is. Memory. Yeah, those are the mountain ranges we should have been looking at, which are between the... I suppose we should have worked out on the map it was this and this that were overlapping, like this area. Again, I don't feel like the photo gives us much information to find this in. Like, you can't terribly well, because of the lighting in that picture, see the difference in the colours of rock, which might tell you it's between the red rock mountains and the yellow rock mountains, perhaps. You know, there are things that could have been easier to tell in a better shot picture.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. And this little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Haha, now you see why I was eager to do this one next, is because we get a bit more insight into the whole, a lot of what she's trying to do here is, she feels disheartened because a lot of her attempts to do the things that the Goddess of Wisdom is supposed to be able to do kind of fall flat. She's gone to, like, the Spring of Power and the Spring of Courage, and neither of them has awoken anything. She couldn't go to the Spring of Wisdom. She wasn't 17 yet, and when she hit 17, she's like, right, I'm going to go to Wisdom, you know, I'm supposed to have the Triforce of Wisdom, hopefully this will be the one. And she points out that the Spring of Wisdom is on Mount Lanayru, so we've got the Lanayru region, zoom in a bit, this is Mount Lanayru. So, up until this point, we've not really had a reason to deal with Mount Lanayru, because, you know, there's no obvious shrines there. We up until we did the Ruto Temple, we didn't really have the required temperature resistance to be able to go there. Basically, we were not in a position to go and tackle Mount Lanayru. But now that we know that that's a place that Princess Zelda went on her travels, maybe that will offer us some path of progression. So, tomorrow's video, my vague plan is to go... I believe it's that one there is Lanayru, yep, with the red on top. we are going to go and scale Mount Lanayru, and there is some bloody cool stuff at the top. So thank you very much for watching another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll have another episode for you again tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.